Now look at the properties of phenols. Properties of phenols are similar to alcohols because they also contain an OH group, and so they give out H plus ion showing acidic nature. The C6H5O part, which is phenoxide part, is more stable. So this compound is more stable because of phenoxide ion. So it becomes more acidic because H plus ions can easily go away, leaving behind this stable part. If they react with sodium, as all acids react with metals to give out hydrogen, same as here. So like in alcohols we had written, similar way we are writing this reaction. If this is C6H5OH plus acetyl chloride, this compound is acetyl chloride. So I've removed hydrogen from here, Cl from here, write this way and then this way. So C6H5OCOCH3. Alkylation takes place in sodium phenoxide. So first reaction is that we reacted NaOH to form sodium phenoxide. Now any alkyl group can be attached here, C6H5ONA plus CH3Br. So CH3 gets attached, NaBr goes out, and this compound is an ether because ethers contain oxygen in the center. With ammonia, similar reaction. Consider this as HNH2, remove water molecule, C6H5NH2 formed, and so an amine is formed. Aniline or amine is formed. With PCl5, again like alcohols, I'll divide the compound into three parts, one Cl here, one here. From the center, always POCl3. Whenever PCl5 reacts with any compound, constant compound form is POCl3. Now see on the other side, the word acetic anhydride. Anhydride means without water. So if I want to remove water molecule out of acetic acid, the remaining part will be known as an acetic anhydride. So acetic, I have taken two molecules of acetic acid because I need two hydrogens. So two hydrogens and one oxygen are lost. On top there is CH3COO, on below is only CH3CO. So CH3CO is common in both of them. One extra oxygen is written like that, which is called acetic anhydride. Now when acetic anhydride reacts, it will again make two compounds. First, I have taken C6, this hydrogen, one hydrogen reacts with CH3COOH to form acetic acid. The remaining part first this way and then start writing from the opposite way. So C6H5O is left here, and from the other side I have taken COCH3. So C6H5OCOCH3, which is called phenyl acetate. Below are resonating structures. Phenol is an ortho-para-directory group, exactly like we were making these structures for chlorobenzene, exactly in the same way we will make. Only thing you need to remember is that phenol gives electrons to the ring, itself becomes a double bond. So remember that there is a double bond at this place, and at ortho position electron density, then para position, then again ortho position, ortho, para, ortho. So at three places electron density increases, and these are known as resonating structure. The first structure and the last structure are opposite of each other, and we get back to OH, that is single bond OH. So in between there are double bond OH, there is a positive charge on the OH, there is a negative charge on the ring, and that negative charge, remember, is at ortho, para, ortho position. Once you make the negative charge, then alternate to that make a double bond. This is the negative charge, alternate double bonds. Negative charge, alternate double bonds. Like this, you will make resonating structures of phenol.